welcome to the Friday show. I welcome to the show today. I just thought to come back with another daily show of my fix of the day. As I was saying, the last show I had was the usual Bray People news. Went pretty well, I think, and I was just going to go through now the latest on the news. The latest news on the RTE website. I was saying. Four killed. I saw that story there on the thing. Four killed, young people killed in Clonmel car crash. That was the terrible. That was just coming on the 9 o'clock news. I heard it. Four young people have died following a crash. One in his early 20s and three women in their teens. Their bodies have been taken. The incident happened close to the entrance of Sports Club on Mountain Road. A forensic examination will take place. It is understood the women had received their leaving set results and were on way to party. That was a terrible thing there. And then the second thing on the news, it had to make the news again. Donald Trump's mugshot has been released after he was arrested at an Atlantic jail on more than a dozen charges as part of a worldwide ranging criminal case. I saw his statement. It doesn't get much better. As I was saying there, I was saying it already to the people there in my podcast studio. This man, the handcuffs need to be locked on him immediately. He needs to be locked up. He has committed crimes. Hating if it was anyone else, the handcuffs would be put on him. He'd be locked up in jail. No remorse. This man has committed crimes, and it's on the news every day. He keeps on saying the same thing. He's innocent. I don't think so. And that is my opinion of the thing. He's on the news everything. He thinks he's a celebrity. I'm looking at his mugshot here. He looks evil in it. That's the way he is. If Robert Nero was in there, what do you think he'd say about the whole thing? It says Mr. Trump had pleaded not guilty in the area, other cases, and denied wrongdoing. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg filed a first case accusing Mr. Trump of falsely business records to hush money. Mr. Trump also faces two sets of federal charges brought by special counsel Jack Smith. He faces 91 criminal counts in total. Mr. Trump agreed to post 200,000 bond and accepted bail conditions, including them taking his picture in the court in the thing there, and he's going to use that now for put it on T-shirts and all. I see, make a big man of himself, as I say. That's the second thing on the RT News website, and that's the news of the day. Alarming gaps in RTE procedure, says Minister. She just says about a report by Forensic Accounts. The interim report on RTE's barter account system found that the national broadcaster does not appear to have formally approved policy or procedure in place. Barter account purchases of RTE do not appear to be subject to the former purchase approved requirements. Barter purchases also appear not to be tracked as part of a monthly budgetary report. Lack of controls. The interim report reveals that of the 74 million in advertising revenue generated through the barrier account, 1.2 million was spent on goods and services. So it just reads down then hotel stays, gig taps, flip flops, and balloons. More to that, and I'm sure it'll go on and on. The RT investigation. Tarnish the rules out reintroduction wintry eviction ban. And then no compulsory redundancy at the moment, says RT the Director General. Director General has ruled out compulsory redundancy. Kevin Buck said he is absolutely not considering compulsory redundancy at the moment, but he followed up remarks that we have to do at some point, added that he has spoken to unions about the issue. And then that's really then the main news on the RT website. And then if I go to Sky News, you know it's on you know it's on Sky News, don't you? Uh, it's the main thing on the story. The celebrity, as I was saying there, he's on the news still. He gets away as well in Ireland now. If there was an election, you'd have to do debates. This man doesn't have to do anything. He can get away with everything, and he does. Donald Trump has been formally booked by authorities in Georgia over accusation. 77-year-old had his mugshot taken, was presented with 13 charges. It comes after Region District Fannie Willis charged Trump and 18 of his closest associates earlier this month. On the Twitter thing, on something there, they do it like a penguin. They have them dressed up like penguins on Batman's. It's very funny. Each one of them have a different head. I think Donald Trump has Joker's head. Each one of them. It's very funny, and supporters of the former president gathered outside the Ku Klux Klan, as I call them. The ones he has as a supporters. They're all outside the court, and then then that's the main thing. Then on the news. It's not changing in any time soon for Mr. Trump. And then on the Irish Times news, four young people travelling to leave and search results celebrity killed in Tipperary, as saying there early on in my start of my podcast. Leave and search Foley defence decision to inflate grades amid warning over credibility of results. And then on more about Mr. Trump, defying Trump seek to gain advantage by using mugshot in fundraising push. He's going to put it on T-shirts. He's going to put it on merchandise. He has, I say, the mugshots. And Maliki Clark, when a sports administration like Rubens thinks he's a rock star, it's time to get rid. That's related to the Spanish World Cup team. And then I was just going to go through the sports there on the Irish thing. Loops the match winner as Rovers grind down Dundalk. I see they're the matches that were played earlier today. The League of Ireland matches. There was a good few fixtures there on tonight in the league. I was just going to go through them. Premier Division now. The results there tonight. It was Shamrock Rovers 1, Dundalk 0. That was the match that was played in Tala. And then Bohemians 2, Derry City 2. That was another match. And then UCD 0, St Patrick's Athletic 1, and Drogheda 3, Cork City 1. So the tables then are follows. Shamrock Rovers out in front with 54 points. St Patrick's Athletic 50, and Derry City 47, and Bohemians Football Club 47. So they're the first four third in that division. And then I was going to go through the first division. That's Bray's division. They didn't have a great result there tonight. I was saying Finn Harps 0, Longford Town 1, Treaty United 3, Kerry 1, Athlone Town 0, Wexford 2, Bray Wonders 0, Waterford Football Club 1, and then Galway United 4, Cove Ramblers 1. And then the table doesn't lie, as saying Galway United out in front with 73 points, Waterford second 57, Cove Ramblers 42, Athlone Town 40, and Bray are down to 8 on the table, 32. So I think it's the first 4 or 5 places that get into a playoff there. So Bray are a bit behind in that so far. And then if you will read down the English League, the English Premier Division, that league then, there was matches, I think there was matches there on tonight in the match. Chelsea played actually tonight. Chelsea 3, Luton Town 0. And then the fixtures then for tomorrow, there's a good few matches on there tomorrow in the league. It's AFC Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspur. That's on a 12:30. Arsenal and Fulham. That's on a 3. Brentford and Crystal Palace. That's on a 3 as well. And Everton and Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's on a 3. And Man United see are playing tomorrow at Nottingham Forest. That's Saturday. Brighton and Hove Albion versus West Ham. And that's another match. And then on Sunday, there's a good few matches then on Sunday as well. Sheffield United versus Manchester City, Bournemouth and Aston Villa, and Newcastle United versus Liverpool. And then they're the Sunday matches. It's a good few, so they'll be all on the probably the radio tomorrow. The table then is Brighton have 6 points, Manchester City 6, Arsenal 6, so 3 of 6, Brentford 4, Liverpool are in fifth position on the table then, and then further down, the ones that are then on 19 and 20, last place, Everton aren't doing good, and Luton Town nil. So they're the two teams then. So that's the league then. I just thought I'd go through that. And as I was saying, Wicklow matches there tomorrow. Bray Emmets are playing there at Greystone, so that's on at 5 o'clock. So that is it's well placed as saying there, the Wicklow League, and it's up for grabs. So I just thought I'd come back with another and then the coming soon website, I did open it here. It just says more about the film that Harrison Ford was in. Great, American Graffiti was an astonishing done right, as they say. And then District 10, Neil Blomkamp gives District 9 sequel update. They're making a sequel to it. And then more about The Walking Dead, the special edition of the series coming out. I see 54 disc set. And Sue Craig and why he thinks the series has had a huge resurgence. It's seemingly doing well on the thing there on the streaming device. So that's a big surprise. And then have I got the Hogan Stand website? I have that open as well. The Gaelic games. There's a lot of club matches on, and I see on Sunday they're showing two matches, Tipperary and Donegal live this Sunday, the club matches. And it just says more about the Donegal manager there. McGee expects McGuinness to chase retired Donegal stars. So that story then is he's going to chase the older players there. Uh, GA deserve credit for optimal form that keeps players happy, says Mannion on split season. That's the Dublin player. So he's pretty happy with the format. And then on the GEA website, I was just going to go back to that. The main thing, the main story, the main news then on that. There's a lot of club matches on, I'd say. It just says more about the weekend club. Rogers' league form was definitely important in terms of improving our constants. And Cavan, I see GA Management Committee recommend Raymond Gallagher as new senior team boss. He played in goal actually. He was quite good, and that's what I was saying. He's seemingly gonna get the manager of Cavan in this world of sport. So that's then that. And then I'll go back to the RTE website. The business then, just says more about the RTE thing, alarming gap in RTE procedure, Minister says. Construction inflation moderate but remains high, says on that. And Little Ireland hold to pay 8k to mother of autistic boy. There's another story then on that as well. And then, what do Generation S employees want from the workplace? Apprenticeship, the right choice for young Carlow women. That's on that. And then I was just going to bring you through to if there's any Wicklow news on this. I usually go to the Wicklow news. I go to give a bit of everything there. I'm not sure. I didn't look at this for a long time. It just says more. Wicklow students left stranded just days before new school terms bus. That's an unusual story. An Akram day of fun for all the family. That's then the field day. There's a field day coming up there in Akram. Akram's Day, the Sunday, the 27th of August. Actually, that's the day it's on. Today will kick off at 1:30 until 5. It says, and there'll be dog show, penalty shootout, duck race. So that's on that. Then that's on that. Then on that. No plans to close Greystone's Garda station. It says, and then the usual thing. So that's the news on that. And then most news on Sky. I was just going to go through the other news. British Museum boss resigns following artifact theft as his deputy also steps back from duties. Teacher who lost job after being filmed slapping and kicking horse found not guilty of animal cruelty. And dad whose son killed himself after taking poison bought online says his life was valued at 40. So that's a huge gap in, as I was saying there. So then that's the main news then on that. I think I went through all the news there. It's as I was saying there, the world has gone mad when you see all the news there on the paper. As I was saying, I reported on all the news there, tried to give you the latest on the news, the Irish Independent and all. It's terrible news really when you see it. I just thought I'd come back with a quick podcast then on Friday, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be come back maybe on Sunday again for another podcast to give you the results of the matches. There's quite a lot there, and the Irish League is up well into it, with Shamrock Rovers winning and Go United winning in the first division. So there's nothing there. Bray aren't doing great myself, and the Wicklow League is the Wicklow Club in the Gaelic is well. This is round four, and there's matches there on this week, as I was saying. So I just thought I'd come back with a quick podcast, and thanks for listening. And Trump's mugshot is all over the paper. He's going to make money on his mugshot. So I hope you enjoyed my podcast today, and I'll be back with another one on Sunday, I hope. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.